Hey internet cousins, and welcome back again to a whole nother video. I'm your favorite internet cousin Tabby, and welcome back to another 5-Minute Friday. So this week we're going to talk about negotiating with yourself and how to invest in you, which are really difficult things for some reason for a lot of people, myself included. The way I can become a better person and just grow and develop and build community. So here we go, let's get into it. So how to invest in yourself. That looks a lot different for a lot of people depending on what it is that your interests are and what it is you want to do. But for me, how I invested in myself was spending a lot of time listening to podcasts, reading books, and being around people who were going to add value to my life. And so I would spend a lot of time and money. My daughter's screaming in the background. We already covered this last week. She's fine. But I spent a lot of time and money learning how to be a better person by way of reading books and having conversations with people who I admired, who could teach me things and add value to me, along with particular podcasts that I felt were edifying and gave me new perspective and paradigm shifts for me as it pertained to my mindset and entrepreneurship. And so for other people, it could be a little bit different. So investing in yourself could look like changing your wardrobe and things like that, so your presentation of who you are and who you aspire to be can match once you enter into a room. Investing in yourself could be masterminds, small groups, courses, books, just like me. It could look like an array of different things. And so I think it's important for everybody to go out and research to figure out what item or which pathway would work best for them as it pertains to investing, and to stick with it and be consistent. I think the investing needs to be something that happens every single day, and that it should be consistent throughout the year over a period of time. You know what I mean? Like, not just something that you do in a day. It has to span at least a couple of weeks, so the information that you're getting actually sticks for you, and so the investment that you make, you'll get a return on it. You don't really get a return on an investment where you only make a small investment, and it's predicated on how much you're investing. Invest a little, get a little. Invest a lot, get a lot. How I stopped negotiating with myself is a little bit different. So I'm a master procrastinator, and I like to negotiate myself as it pertains to completing tasks. Right? So negotiating is also another topic where it could look different for a heck of a lot of people. And in negotiating, you try to reason with yourself and your circumstances to move the goalpost on what it is that you're trying to get to. And so the difficulty with that and the trouble with that is you aren't doing anything. You're not moving the needle. You're not challenging yourself. You're missing the goal each time, and then you're making yourself more and more comfortable with it until you lull yourself to a complete stop on getting to your goals, right? And so I do this all the time. I'll negotiate like, oh, instead of me staying up to work an additional 45 minutes to an hour and a half on this particular project, I'll just take my nap now. I'll wake up at 3 a.m. and do it. Do I ever wake up at 3 a.m.? Absolutely not. Negotiation leaves things undone that I could have completed, or it messes up time frame. And what's crazy about it is that I don't ever go to sleep. I'm normally laying down on my phone. So the task could have been done anyway. The negotiation didn't even work. I got nothing. And so I didn't complete the task. I wasn't utilizing my time in a way that would best fit with my goals and my benchmarks. You can negotiate like, oh, I'll do less of this and then I'll make up for it on the back end. You can't do things like that. Don't negotiate with yourself. Negotiating means that there's room for excuse and there's room for you to not deliver. And I do not think that we should do that, especially with ourselves. Like, you have to show up and get the most from you before you demand it from anybody else. And so in a season where I really feel like a lot of people are becoming more aware of what it is that they're asking for, more aware of aligning themselves with their goals, and becoming way more driven, it is important not to negotiate anything. Nothing is on the table but what it is, period, point blank. There's no negotiating, there's no tap dancing around. It's going to be what it's going to be, and that's it. So I think what comes after that is a heck of a lot of accountability. And so for me, I am going to challenge myself to show up and not negotiate and record my 5-Minute Fridays for an entire month straight. That's right, 5 episodes of 5-Minute Fridays, and they're going to be posted on Fridays. There's no exceptions. They're going to be edited on Thursday so they can be posted on Friday. So Hopefully you were able to get something from this. What are you negotiating with? What kind of things can you hold yourself accountable for? And then also share with me some of the ways you invest with yourself. Like, I am definitely interested in knowing other ways to make investments in myself to help propel me into a better future. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Please give it a big thumbs up, share with a friend, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.